Okay, I'll tell you. You won't
Bet.
like it probably, but I'll tell you. I picked the lock.
Really?
You did what?
Look, I know it sounds like I'm some sort of criminal, but believe me, I'm not. My dad was a master locksmith. He knew everything there was to know about locks. He taught me some of that stuff too. Look, I've got this little box. I always carry it with me. There are a few types of lockpicks in it. They're very expensive, custom made. It's now the only thing that reminds me of him.
Oh.
I see. But you know, it does sound like your father was really a burglar, not a locksmith.
It's not important anymore.
I guess it isn't. But what gave you an idea that you can pick the lock on my front door and just barge in uninvited?
I heard the cats. They were going crazy. It was like if all hell broke loose inside. The noise they made. It was incredible. Like ghosts howling. Then for a while, it turned into an almost human cry. Well, anyway, I kept banging on the door, but you were already asleep. In a coma or whatever. So I pulled out a sea rake and got the door open. You could say I had a hunch.
A hunch. Great.
I had a hunch that something was very wrong. And I made no mistake, did I?
Right, you said you were my daughter.
You said you were my daughter at the hospital.
Why you do
You're
this?
a little liar, aren't you? How can I trust you? How should I know you won't slit my throat when I sleep?
Jesus, what's wrong with you? Slit your throat? Are you always so suspicious of people?
Yes.
If I wanted to do such a thing, I would never have bothered saving you, would I? Just think about it for a second.
You
I
got
was
a point.
trying to avoid all the stupid questions. I didn't know what else to say. That seemed like an easy option at the time. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me come in the ambulance with you. And I wanted to see if you've made it.
I did. I'm awesome like that. Yeah.
Well, I died in that hospital, if you must know.
I'm a zombie.
But not for long enough. It seems I must have been too attached to this shitty life I lead, and must suffer some more before I can rest.
Jesus, Miss Ashworth. Why all this negativity? What in the world has made you think this way? Clearly the only thing you suffer is some nasty depression. Not that it's any of my business. But have you tried talking about it to a doctor?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and
Did
I
it
killed him.
help?
Not at first, but yeah, it did.
Yeah, it kind of did. And he tried to kill me, and then I kind of came back to life, and I made a mace, and then I just kind of murdered his ass. But now I'm okay. I'm cool. Spare bedroom is pretty bad.
This spare room I have is
Pretty
pretty
fucking
bad,
bad.
you should know.
I'm not fussy. It's not for long anyway. Just a few weeks, maybe. Anything is better than what I've got at the moment.
Which is...
I slept at the train station last night. There's a guy there who talks to rats. You should see him.
Wait, can you even afford rent for the room?
Sure. I'll pay you for 2 months in advance. Money's not an issue.
Why not go to a hotel then?
I hate hotels.
More than train stations. With homeless weirdos and rats.
Robbie? Oh no, he's cool. He's alright. And he kept the rats away.
He's like, I made friends with who? A guy who talks to rats. Oh, he cool. Never will I ever meet someone like that.
Why do you want this room so much? Let's face it, this flat's falling apart. It's cold, it's dark, it's a bit mouldy. This is the old part of town where nothing ever happens. It's far from the city centre, and there are only 2 buses going through here, and that's if you're lucky. And I'm known around here as a fucked up, wicked cat lady. They'd burn me at the stake if they could. They'd put me in a bag and drown me in the river like a litter of kittens.
That's fucked up.
I'm not exactly great company for a young girl like yourself.
Who are they?
People, just people.
I don't give a fuck about people, Miss Ashworth. But I do like cats. Do you think they'll smell the rats on me?
Maybe.
Use a shower.
Sure, you change your mind.
I'm sure you'll change your mind when you see it.
I'd love to see it. And I'm sure it isn't as bad as you picture it.
The window is stuck, and it doesn't shut properly.
No.
It's alright. I like fresh air.
There's clutter everywhere.
I'll tidy up.
It's got a funny smell.
I'll burn some joss sticks to cover it up. I love joss sticks.
What the fuck are joss sticks?
Fine.
Is that like
I
incense?
give up. Follow me. You can see it for yourself, if you're so stubborn.
She's pretty fucking stubborn. She's quite good looking though. You're good looking. Oh yeah. There's something wrong with me. Ooh. For a minute there, I thought I just popped out my disk drive. Oops. But I didn't. It's okay. Bedroom. This is bedroom.
This room is perfect.
Really? What about all this clutter?
I'll move some stuff to the side if that's okay with you. But most of it I can use. All I really need is a bed to sleep and a roof over my head to cover me from that rain. And a power outlet so I can charge my laptop. Oh, and somewhere to watch too. You got a shower, right? I'm dying for a shower.
Of course I got a fucking shower. Is there anyone I can contact? You're not in some kind of trouble, are you? You mentioned personal reasons for staying here. Are you part of that emo subculture? You know, I'm gonna go with that.
Are you a part of that emo subculture?
Are you emo?
Please don't say that word ever again.
Ooh,
No,
seems like
this
he's
is
stuck in the
just
roof.
how I dress. I grew up listening to real rock and roll, not that emo crap. I hate to be a part of that generic bandwagon.
Okay. Clearly a sensitive subject for you.
You know, people seem to think that just because someone dresses in black, they're cool or emo. You can't generalize like that. It's more complicated.
I dress in black too.
Of course. That's because black is the best color. Period.
Actually, black is a shade. And that is true. Just because someone wears all black doesn't mean they're goth or emo. I wear black. Literally, if you looked at my closet and you looked through all my shirts, this is what you see. Black, 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 black. I don't stray from black. I wear black pants, black shirts, black shorts, black socks. The tunnels in my ears are black. My hair's kind of black. I wear Chuck Taylors. I wear low tops. They're black and white. The white's like the only thing bright. So yeah, but I'm not goth or emo anyway, or anything. I just got a few mental problems. And I'm nutty. And I listen to like all kinds of music. Haters gonna hate. Alright. Mentioned some kind of personal
You
reason.
mentioned some personal reasons for staying here.
Yes. It's a long story, though. I don't really want to bore you with all that personal crap.
Okay. In that case, could you give me the short version?
Yeah, alright. I'm looking for someone. I don't really know this person, but it's a friend of a friend. I only ever talk to this guy online, so I don't know what he looks like.
Online dating.
Love this lamp. Does it work?
I love lamp.
What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I don't know what he looks like, but I know my way around computers. I managed to track him down.
Stalking.
Turns out he lives here, in this building somewhere. What I don't know is which flat he lives in. There are 8 flats here altogether. He's in one of them, and I must just figure out which one. It shouldn't be too hard.
What do you want from this person?
I just want to talk to him. He's done something really bad. Something horrible. I need to talk to him
Sent
to
you
get
dick
closure,
pics.
you know?
Just talk. Are you sure?
Yep. I want to meet face to face with him. That's all.
Oh yeah, this is gonna completely and utterly bother me because my fans are being noisy. I got like 2 fans going because it's hot as fuck, and so I'm hoping the fans aren't like messing with the audio at all. Otherwise, I'm gonna be super mad. Super mad. Oh yeah, there's one thing that's also been bothering me about the English. Why do you say Z and Z? No, in Z instead of Z? English? Can you English folk help me out there? I'm confuzzled by this. I'm a dumb American. All right, whatever. Is there any context?
Is there anyone I can contact for references?
Well, I've never really rented a room before, so not really. I've lived with my mum all my life. Until recently, that is.
I could give her a call.
Oh, that would be a perfect spot for my poster up there. Yeah, sure, that'd be okay.
Alrighty. What's so good in trouble?
You're not in some kind of trouble, are you?
Do I really look like some kind of serial murderer to you, Miss Ashworth?
Yes.
I don't know. What do serial murderers look like anyway?
They look
Scar
like
across
Susan.
the face, an eye patch, rough stubble,
Eye
those
patch.
sort of things, I guess.
So they're
That's a
pirate.
you've just described.
Oh shit!
Just add a wooden peg leg and we've got a full picture.
I totally just guessed
Who
that.
knows? I'm no expert on murderers. Not yet, anyway.
You know,
Oh my god.
you've been asking me all these questions, and I never had a chance to ask about how you're feeling. I mean, you've just gone through a terrible experience. You barely survived. I suppose I might be out of line to ask you this, but I'm really curious as to why you tried to kill yourself. What made you do that? What did you feel?
I felt empty. It's not exactly a long story. I probably wouldn't want to talk about it either.
No offense, but I don't really want to talk about it.
Fair enough. Maybe when you know me better, we'll feel more like sharing. I'm a
Sharing.
good listener, you know.
E.
Let's go back to the living room.
Living room, living room, living room. Living room. Yeah.
Great. So what do you say, Miss Ashworth?
Oh. Hey!
I hope
This-
you're not going
this
to change your
the
mind
old lady.
about this.
What you doing?
Miss
Okay.
Ashworth?
She's whispering sweet nothings into her. She's like, ghost lady, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. She's like, oh my god, there's a ghost lady right there.
What happened? Are you alright?
I just saw a ghost.
Go away! You have to go away right now.
But why? Miss Ashworth, what's wrong?
You're not safe here. You need to leave.
You're not safe here. You should leave. Now.
Please, Miss Ashworth, I'd really like to stay. Don't throw me out now.
Well, you can't stay. You can't. If you don't go, something terrible's gonna happen to you. Please, just leave me alone. I was
Just go.
perfectly happy before you came. I have my cats. I...
You're one of them.
I knew you were one of them. I knew it.
What are you talking about? Look, just try to relax. Everything's okay.
But why you? Why would you want to do this to me? You have no reason.
Calm down. I'm not gonna do anything to you, alright? I just want to rent a room. Nothing else. I promise. Damn, I even swear. I won't cause you any trouble. Okay? Just take a deep breath. Please explain to me what's happened. I'm a little confused here.
Then... maybe... Oh, no. No. No.
You're gonna die if you stay with me. There.
Going to die.
Just go. You're gonna die.
I know.
What?